But welcome to the call. Thank you guys for hopping on last minute. I know we put it out a couple hours ago. We have a phenomenal promotion that is coming up right now as we speak. It is starting now. We created a system in place, okay, so that you can show your customers and it logs when you show them, okay? We create a legacy system. And we used to do this when we first started in this industry. We just got taught how to promote. We got taught how to show people and how to show them fast. And if you've been in this for a while, you understand that fast is fun, slow sucks. So what we want to do is help you place gasoline, okay, on the fire. So if you're sitting at P600 right now, our goal is to elevate you to P2000 and beyond. If you're sitting at P2000 right now, our goal is to elevate you to Chairman 10 before the end of this year. We have 60 days left, okay, until the brand new year 2021, and we got to make it go faster. So what our goal is, I want you guys to pick up is Project 10,000 is to show, okay? We just care about the activity. I don't care if they're saying no. I don't care whatever they say when you show the information. All I care is that they've seen the information from you, okay? So what we've done, if you go to our brand new legacyworldwide.net site, you'll realize that we have some updates, okay? Under the arrow where it says overview, we have 3 different overviews there. Now you're gonna realize when you go there right now, that it won't let you watch the videos just offhand anymore. Now, when you go there, you got to put your first name, last name, email, phone number, and the person who referred you to the website. Hence, this is where we're launching a promo, okay? So I want you guys to hear this closely. You can write this down. We're also going to put it in the group later on. So we are launching a promo, okay, for the people that you're inviting to see the information and you for showing the information, okay? So right now, we are giving away 2 iPads, okay? I need you to pay attention. We're giving away 2 iPads. Congratulations, we had 3 people who've already won the iPad before, 2 out of Kenya, okay? And then we had one, Mr. D Hazard. You guys probably seen his picture. He won the last iPad giveaway that we had. And so guess what? You're gonna get a brand new iPad called Project 10,000. Our goal as an organization in November, starting right now, we wanna show 10,000 people this opportunity. Whether you're showing them HFX, whether you're showing them ECX, you're going to show them some information and I'm going to reward you for that. So here is how it works, okay? So 1, you being the person that is exposing the customer, okay? Your goal is to expose as many customers as you can through this system. You're going to get them to watch a 7-minute video. You're going to get them to watch a 12-minute video. So a total of 20 minutes watching HFX and ECX, okay? Now, what's going to happen? You got to make sure that you let them know when they go to watch that video that they put your name in the part that says referred by. And I'm going to show you this because when it puts you as the referred by member, it's automatically going to be logged in an Excel sheet. And what we're going to do is take that Excel sheet and then okay. So the first pot, you just showing the member. Now, here's the catch. You got to show at least 10 people, okay? They don't got to sign up. You got to show at least 10 people before you'll even be entered into the pot, okay? So when you show 10, then automatically you're going to have 10 entries to win an iPad. Are you with me? And then after that, every person that said that you referred them to the website to see the information, okay, you're gonna get an entry for that. Now here's the best part: how do you get them to see it? Maybe you're thinking, okay, I want you to do your standard invite. So do your standard invite that we talked about. Hey, listen, I got something big that's popping up. Question: are you married to making income a certain way, or are you married to your job right now? Are you open to make money a different way? They say yes, cool. I just want you to see something real quick. And as a matter of fact, just for you going to look at the information, you're going to be entered into a drawing for a brand new iPad, okay? Just for looking at the information. So your customers, they only got to look at it one time, okay? They're going to get 1 entry into the drawing, okay? Now also, let's say that customer, you end up closing them, and if you close them and they enroll, they automatically get 10 entries. Did you catch that? Okay, so you got to show 10. You get 10 entries. Every entry after that, you get 1 per entry. Your customers along the way, what makes it a benefit to them is you showing the information, they get 1 entry. Them enrolling, they get 10 entries. Gives them a total of 11 entries, okay? Everybody got that? And then here's the catch. Now the person who did the enrollment, here's where the second iPad comes in. So that was for our first iPad. Here's where the second iPad comes in at. For those of you like, man, what if I go sign up 10 people? okay? You go sign up 10 people, you're going to be entered into a different pot for our enrollers, okay? So if you enroll a brand new customer, you're going to be entered into the pot one time into an enrollers pot, okay? So you're not, so now you're in the showing pot and you're in the enrollment pot. It may be an opportunity that you might win 2 iPads, okay? So there is no stipulation. It's not that if you win the iPad showing and you can't win the iPad for enrolling. No, you're gonna win the iPad in showing and you're gonna win the iPad in enrolling. You got me? Okay? So you have an opportunity to win 2 iPads, but it gets even better. This is where team collaboration comes in at, okay? Because we want to make this pot special. So our goal is to show 10,000 people. Well, what I've decided to do, along with giving away the iPads, is for every person, okay, every line that has seen the information, we're going to basically put 10 cents in a pot. So what does that mean? We're going to put 10 cents in the pot because that's what's going to, we're going to do a raffle for that too, okay? So if we show 10,000, that's $1,000. So if 10,000 people are shown by the end of this month, $1,000 goes in the pot, and there's going to be a raffle for $1,000. One winner, okay? And so your goal is just, guess what? How you're like, okay, well, how does this work? Well, if you show the most people, it is likely that you have a bigger opportunity to win the most money. Are you hearing me? Okay. So this is going to get activity up, right? Income producing activity. Now, let me actually show you the system and how it works. Okay. So the website is legacyworldwide.net. Now, folks, our goal is we're going to make this go. We're going to make this trend big time. Okay, there's several things that you can do here. For my folks who are tech savvy, you're going to realize there's a lot of things you can do when it comes to funnels like this, okay? So our website is legacyworldwide.net. Okay, here it is. If you didn't know about this website, folks, guess what? Either you're going to have a system that is system-driven, a business that is system-driven, or you're going to have a business that is people-driven. One thing that I will tell you right now, if you have a people-driven business, you don't have a business. Okay, because unfortunately, as people, we're not the most consistent. Okay, so you want a system-driven business. Okay, so this is what we're allowing you. You're starting to implement this system. Okay, so that when your customers get used to doing this, guess what? You are now training them. If they see the information, okay, just how you're going to show them, you invite them, you show them. Guess what they're going to do? Okay, they're going to start doing the same thing, and they can also go into the same exact pot to win the $1,000 or win whatever money is going to be available, as well as the iPad, okay? So your goal is, okay, is to show as many people as you can. And of course, the ultimate goal is to close them. The ultimate goal is for them to enroll into your business so that you can start popping some ranks. See, what I know is that it is very difficult to get momentum and it's easy to lose it, okay? So when we get momentum, I don't want you to let off the gas. Today, you're going to hop off this call. Some of you are going to get off this call like your hair is on fire, calling people to go see this information. I want you to break the system, folks. Listen, I know you're going to clog it up. Some of you are going to break the system. Okay, so here is the system. The Legacy Worldwide website has everything that you need. If you ever forget anything, it's all here. Okay, want to register for the event? You just click register here. It takes you directly to it. Okay. So now you can get your event tickets. Hopefully we don't have to negotiate about that, right? You know that you should have your event ticket. When your customers get started, make sure they go buy an event ticket, which is happening in 6 days. Okay, you want them at this event, especially for the launch of ECX. Okay, now we go down to our overview. This is what's going to integrate them in the system. Boom, we click on our overview here. Okay, now some of you may have learned how to run ads. Guess what? You're gonna learn where you can filter them into this place, okay, to see the ads. Now, I've already done, there's supposed to be a pop-up here. It's not gonna give me that pop-up. Let me see if I can use another, another search engine. Let me see if I have another search engine on here. I think I only have Google right now. Do I have Internet Explorer? Let's see. All right, I'll just explain to you the pop-up that's going to happen. So the pop-up is not coming in for me because so once you already do it and register, okay, it's not gonna give a pop-up anymore. So what happens here is you're going to get a pop-up, okay? The pop-up is gonna say premium content, okay? You can go there right now, you'll see it say premium content. They'll have to put in their first name, their last name, their phone number, their email, okay? And then they'll also put who referred them. Make sure that you let them know to put your first and last name so that you get credit, okay? because you're going to get put into the pot as well too. So this is exactly what you're sending them to. Now, let me give you some tricks. Now, I may make this a little bit easier. You can decide to just send them to legacyworldwide.net and have them click on overview. But what I would do to make sure that they go to the link I want them to go to is I would actually click on legacyworldwide.net/overview, and I would send it to them. Now, what I'm going to do is probably create another link, a direct link where they don't have to come directly through here. And I'll create another link for the promo itself. Okay. Once I think of a good name for this promo, and then literally you can just send them the link to the promo. They'll come directly to the overview here. Okay. And then you're going to have them watch the HFX overview. And here's what you can say. You want to ensure that your customers watch the whole thing.
What's going on, Randy Webb?
You don't want to make sure, you don't want to do this sloppy, right? You want to make sure, remember, it's about the competition, but it's also about exposure. Some of you, listen, some of you are already treating this seriously. Some of you are like, man, I'm going to call my people right now, get them on this, get them to watch a video. You're thinking about closing them and signing them up. Some of you said, I just want to do the competition. I'm just going to give them see the information whether they watch it or not. Okay? I get it. Okay? But there's going to be a certain way that if you carry yourself the right way, this is going to be massive momentum for your team so that you can win and not just win the competition. I get it. If you're just going to do it for the competition, cool. We're down with that. Okay? But I'm telling you, the person who does this the right way is going to kill it. Okay? So let's go to the end. Here's what I want you to see. When you're going through this, you need to know what's on this presentation so that when you ask your person, hey, did you watch the whole video? Okay, you can ask them, what did they see at the end? Okay, they should see what? The compensation plan at the end. So you want to make sure they know that. Okay, we also have enrollment instructions here. So make sure you know what's at the end of your presentation. The next one, ECX overview. Okay, you're going to get them to watch the ECX overview to teach them about drop shipping. Okay, go to the end of this overview. Guess what? They see the same exact thing. Okay, gives them the compensation plan. So you can ask them, what did you see at the end? I seen the compensation plan. Let's tell me how much I was going to get paid if I did the business part. Okay, then lastly, you have the testimonial. Okay, you're going to walk through that, have them do the testimonial to where they see people who are winning. It tells how many sales they made in the ECX platform. So they have this whole thing together. If they watch everything, 7 minutes on HFX overview, 12 minutes on ECX, and about 2 minutes for testimonial. So 21 minutes is what you need. Now, you want to do even better? Here's what I want to challenge you to do. I want to challenge you all to go get your own Zoom link today, okay? You want to make sure that you win the competition and you actually do this the right way. Everyone go sign up for their own Zoom link today. You'll get 45 minutes free, okay? Sign up for free. You'll have your Zoom link, learn how to use it. Here's what I used to do back in the days when I became a top earner in this industry, folks. You know, I used to call myself the green dot assassin. What did I mean by that? Okay, when you look at your Facebook here, okay, you'll see that there's some green dots. These green dots means that these people are currently in front of their computer, they're active. Okay, so when you see the green dots, you can just start a conversation. Okay, I can see Mr. Michael Davenport and say, hey, how you doing, Mike? Okay, I'm just like this because Mike is at his computer right now. Okay, and then you're gonna see Mike pop up and probably see that, and then you can start a dialect and say, hey, Mike, what do you got going on right now? Man, I'm not doing anything right now. Hey, hop on a quick Zoom real quick. I want to talk to you about some stuff. That's it. It's just you and them, so it's not gonna be awkward because you don't have your upline, you don't have someone else on the call yet. It's just you. Okay, so when they get on the Zoom, break bread a little bit, catch up, do what you need to do, form them. Okay, and then say, hey, are you married to what you do right now? Are you open to making more money? And they may say, no, I'm open to make more money. What you got? Go to legacyworldwide.net, and then you ask them information. You're going to get the pop-up. You have them go there, and then you have them share their screen. Say, listen, I want you to put in your first name, last name, email. You have them go through the process, okay? And then you have them watch the video. Now you're controlling who sees the information, that they put your information in, and you're exposing them physically there, and you can close them. Now, here's the best part. You can go and hit your upline up, myself, Wanda, Sakina, Tammy, you know, Claude, Stanford, whoever your upline is, Clarence, Shannon, okay, whoever that upline is, they don't have to be a rank. Listen, okay, they can be a platinum 50, just giving their 30-second testimony. That's all that they're going to do is share their story. Okay, so you're going to say, just push play. Someone's going to say, I'm available. Okay, you send me your Zoom link. I'm going to pop in on your Zoom link, tell my story real quick, and then I'm going to get off. You're going to close it. Okay, closing looks like this. Here's how you close your guest. Okay, based on what you just seen, man, that was awesome, right? So from 1 to 10, 1 being I'm not interested, 10 being I'm ready to get started. Where do you see yourself on that line? What you're looking for is anything above a 5. If they say they're a 3 or a 2, say thank you for taking a look at it. If you ever have a change of heart, you want to make money this way, get back to me. Okay, you want to keep them in your funnel. That's all good. Okay, if they're above a 5 or above, you're gonna say, okay, cool, that's awesome. So sounds like you like what you see. So what would it take to get you to a 10 today? Because now they're going to give you their objections. There are going to be 3 objections you're going to have to answer to. Number 1 is the money. Okay, you want to make sure you get to the money. Now they're going to automatically tell you, listen, the reason I can't do it today is because I don't got the money right now. Cool. Now you address, okay, in the next 2 weeks, when do you think you can have the money so that we can get you started and launch and we can make you some more money? Okay, and they're going to give you a date, or they're not going to give you a date. If they don't give you a date, then they're playing around. Okay, they're going to say, I don't think I have the time. Listen, you're gonna agree with them. Man, I didn't think I had the time when I started either. I was working this job, and I realized that if I didn't do something different, that I was gonna always not have time. So what I was able to do was I was able to carve out 10 minutes a day, or I was able to carve out one day and work my business until I captured my time back. So if we can design something, if I can show you how to carve out 10 minutes a day, do you think you could do that? Okay. Now, if they say I can't do 10 minutes a day, get off the Zoom. Okay, they're playing around still. Okay, everyone can give 10 minutes. Okay, I don't want to sell someone. We're arguing about how to get you 10 minutes a day. Say, if I can carve out 10 minutes a day to show you how to get paid and make money, would that take you to a 10? Okay, now we address the time. The last one is the spouse. Okay, now here's what happens with the spouse typically. I always tell them, hey, show them the same video that I show them, but better yet, if you want to control the whole scenario, you say, hey, listen, can we set up a meeting between you and your spouse? Is this something that you really want to do? So outside of your spouse making a decision, okay, is this something you see yourself doing? Are you a 10 outside of your spouse? If your spouse did not make a decision, if you didn't have to go concur with your spouse, would you be a 10? Yeah, I'll be a 10. Okay, great. Let me help you show your spouse. Okay, simple. And then you're going to do the same exact thing, folks. This is simple. And the reason we're starting with pushing play, because you know what happens? The person that you're getting started, they're seeing how you're exposing them, which you're training them along the way. You realize some people are going to tell you no because they don't want to do what you have to do. So that means if you get on and you're begging them for a sale, or you're like, please watch this information, or you're like, whatever you have to do, they're like, see, that's why I want to do it. I don't want to have to beg my friends. I don't want to have to hamper my friends. I don't want to have to do none of that. So you have to have some posture about yourself, not selling the information, but showing the information, because you're training your people as you're showing them. So if you show them a simple system, where you're like, listen, I'm already sitting at a residual rank, and all I do is what I'm doing right now. I got you on this webinar. I'm showing you the video. Is this something you think you can do too? Yeah. How many times do you think you can send out the video? Or better yet, you get good at running ads. How many times do you think you can run an ad so someone can see this information? And they're like, man, I can do that. That's easy. And now you just train them to do exactly what you're doing right now. So that is the Legacy Worldwide system, folks. And of course, after you get them started, it's very simple from there. If they sign up for HFX, you're going to have them click the HFX Fast Start. If they do the FRX, you're going to have them do the FRX Fast Start. Okay. And then for my IBOs, for those who are business owners, okay, if you don't know, we have a business owner section. So if you have your folks that just getting started, we're going to update this a little bit more. Okay. But it gives you everything that you need. Number 1, how to make a placement in your back office so you're not running into those issues of having 5 or 10 people on your first generation line, okay? Number 2, how we break down the compensation plan, how it works, 2 and 3, and so forth, okay? How to give a 30-second testimony. We're also going to talk about how to make your list. I just made that one, so I'm going to actually change these around a little bit, but just know that we have a whole IBO section and the most important video, how to go chairman in 90 days. So if you haven't watched this, this is our system, folks. Make sure your IBOs, if they upgrade to IBO, you have them go here immediately to fast start them there. Okay, so that system is in place. And that's it, folks, as far as our fast start for HFX. This is what a majority of our team is doing. Why are we doing it this way? Because your team has to log in, okay, to access their HFX. This is why this is so valuable. Okay, shows them how to enroll. So if you're like, Randy, the new system, I don't know how to enroll. This shows them exactly how to enroll and where to enroll it. Okay, the next one, IM.Center. You don't got to give them training anymore. They can walk straight through it. This shows them everything they need to do to access their IM.Center, so you don't have to train anybody. Okay, how to set up a broker. This shows them how to set up a broker. You can just, if you're using a different type of broker, we have race options or pocket options. Okay, send them that, but they still can watch the video to learn how to fund their account. Okay, if they don't have a Coinbase account, you can go here. They can set up their Coinbase account. This individual here walks them through how to set up Coinbase. Okay, that's how they can fund with cryptocurrency. Then boom, how to fund their account, okay? With how to fund their HFX account. Everything is already in place where it's literally a plug and play. And then of course our go live schedule, how to access it, okay? So it walks them through how to see the schedule. So no longer will you have someone saying, I don't understand what to do. I don't know how it works. You have everything right here, okay? We are a system-driven team, okay? My goal is to help you make $1 million a year, period, okay? And to do that, you have to be driven with a system. You will not be able to put, guess what? You won't be able to put 5,000 customers in and talk to all of them, okay? So this is why we say you have to have the end in mind. This is the end in mind because I don't plan on training people. I plan on sending them to a link and that's it, okay? Everything else is in place. So I'm excited, y'all. Listen, we got 6 days, 7 days to the next event. Our first virtual event. It's not going to be just a Zoom event. I need you to understand that. Our company has put a lot of money into this virtual event. Hands down, it will be one of the best events that you ever see. You know, for the tickets being $24.95, the company is, I'm not going to say the company's taking a hit. The company knows that it's an investment, okay? The company is investing into your education. They know that this wasn't to make profit. Typically, companies make profit off the events. This company's not making profit off this, I promise you. Not for $24.95. You got Eric Ward, you got Tony Robbins, you got all these major speakers out there. They're charging $300, $400, $500 for their events. You understand that? I was just on a private webinar with Eric Ward. Okay, $400 for his event, and they have some state-of-the-art stuff too. But it's still like the Zoom rooms and all that. Okay, and I think he said he spent $20 million on it. I hope you know it don't make sense, right? $24.95, 300,000 customers. Is that gonna be 20 million? No. Okay, we're putting some money into this, and so make sure you get your organization to this event. Okay, let's go ahead and launch. And recap, this is basically we're rewarding you for the activity, and the activity will bring you the results. That's all this is. So the person who shows the most benefits the most, and overall the goal is that you start closing your folks. So in recap, we're giving out two iPads. Okay, they're gonna be 2 buckets. The first bucket is for showing. Okay, so you got to show a minimum of 10 to even get put in the bucket for getting your 10 entries. Okay. So that's the first. You got to qualify with 10 showings. They don't have to sign up, just that you showed 10. Okay. Your customer that watched the information, they get an entry automatically just for seeing it. Okay. And if they enroll, they're going to get 10 entries into the show bucket. Okay. So that's where that lies at. Now, if they enroll and you're the enroller, you're going to get placed into another bucket for the second iPad, an enrollers bucket. And then lastly, everybody in the showing bucket, okay, is going to be raffled off for the one. I'm assuming it's going to be $1,000. It could be $200, it could be $300. Basically 10 cents per showing. Okay. So we're all doing that as a team. Our team goal is to show 10,000 people by the end of November 30th. Let's go. That is it. That's what we're doing, folks. I'll put out more information here. The recording, I'm going to go and stop it right now, and then I'm going to open this up for some quick questions. As a matter of fact, we'll keep the recording going. Let's go and open it up for some quick questions. If you have some questions, go ahead and type them in the chat right now. Let's give this about 5 minutes. I'm going to keep this video short. So about 5 minutes. If you have any questions, type them in the chat right now. And let me get those questions answered. All right. All right. Our chairwoman said this is awesome. Got the stamp of approval. Let's go. Let's go. All right. So this contest is for the month of November. Yes, this contest starts right now and going through the month of November. So right now, it starts right now. Okay. So that means if you go show someone right now, you're going into the bucket. Okay. So yes, starting right now and going to the end of November. All right. Who else do we got? Great question, Kush. All right. And then let me tell you all, okay, this is not the only thing. Listen, our company.
Hey, Randy, sorry, it's Francis. I have a quick question.
Yes.
So for like the duplication aspect, do you think that it's like just the best thing for us to start like implementing this even on Zoom instead of the normal like 2-on-1 format, kind of do the presentation for them so that people can duplicate this instead? Or
you can do both. So
okay,
you're going to do, so let's say that you present to them, right? You can bring them on your Zoom, you can present to them, or you can push play and still present to them. So you don't have to be the person that's speaking, but you can say, hey, look, like if I was just pushing play, right, I'm going to take it off me. So this is what makes it easy for some folks. Some people, they may get on, they may hear me speak, or they hear Sakina or Tammy, you know, one of our dynamic speakers speak and they're like, man, I don't know if I can do that. I ain't gonna be successful because I don't know how to speak. Okay, so it's twofold. So if you get on and you edify the video, say, listen, this is my mentor. He used to be a pilot in the Air Force. Now, you know, 7-figure earner in this industry. I'm gonna have you listen to him real quick, and then we're gonna talk right afterwards. So all that you did was edify the video, talk about who's presenting the information, and then you push play. And so
right. Okay. So we can kind of just balance. Okay.
Okay.
All right. That makes sense. Thank you.
No problem. So yes, now into November 30th. November 30th, midnight. Okay, there's 30 days in November. Yeah, 30 days in November. November 30th, midnight. And then we will do the raffle on the 1st of December. It'll be Christmas for someone. All right. Who else do we got? Okay. Yep, it is lasting to November 30th.
I got a quick question. I'm driving, so I can't type it out.
Oh, go ahead, Ruth. Yes, go ahead.
Quick question for you. The new link or the link for this, is it the same as one we already have, or is there a new one downloaded somewhere that I can get?
It's going to be legacyworldwide.net. That is the link that you're going to send your customers to. Now, and let me go back to it. So I'm going to show you guys the trick.
All right.
So legacyworldwide.net, and then what you want to do, what I typically do when I show my folks, because I push play. So you guys know I push play on my own video. Okay, I don't present all the time. I will literally send a video, this video right here, to all my prospects. I don't present to my prospects for the most part. Okay, I only do it sometimes. So you go to overview here. Okay, you can either tell them to go to overview, but what I do is I literally copy this and I send this link directly. So now it takes them straight to here. Now the only difference is you gotta let them know that they're gonna get a pop-up and they're gonna need to put their name in and all that good information that we talked about. Okay, so if you were to go there right now, you'll see that you have to put in information before you actually see it. Okay, so there it is, legacyworldwide.net /overview/. Okay, can you send? Okay, here's what I do. Thank Nico and Yannette just brought up something great. They said, can you send the present in Spanish? So here's what I do. If you can send me, give me a good Spanish presentation that you think is good, and what I'll do is I'll get it added today. Okay, and then what I will have to do, because I'm gonna have them change for our Spanish folks. What I'll do is I'll have them change the pop-up to where the pop-up has Spanish. It'll have some Spanish dialect on it as well too, for them to put their name. So I'll have in parentheses they'll say nombre, and we'll just get everything going. Right? Got a little Spanish, right? Name, you got that?
Awesome. I'll send that over to you tonight, Randy. So
okay,
so
perfect. All right. So I think we are done. I'm gonna stop the recording. So you will get this recording.